Hey, welcome back. I have another video, and this one here is another quick review. This time I actually was able to get my hands on a Warhammer Fantasy Hill set, or a Citadel Hill. This is a modular hill that they were selling up until just around the beginning of Age of Sigmar, maybe a little bit afterwards, when they decided to go away from natural battlefield terrain over to the more ruins and arcane type things that we see now. And it's a real shame because this was a great piece. I already have one, and I've been looking to get a second one for some time just because it is a really, really good piece to have in terms of hills, because again, it's modular. And so now with two sets of these, what I can actually do is double this up with these connectors. So they're just essentially slots, and I don't know what you call that. It's not a peg, but like just a little piece that juts out where it holds on in this space, and there's the opposite side will obviously have a space to hold there too. And then you would have a longer hill that you can put in the center, or you could have hills like this. You could also have two separate hills. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes apart in a moment. Or you could have actually these two pieces connect this way, again making longer hills, but not have a back. So you would put that up against an edge. That is the one downside to a hill like this. Depending on how you use it, it does have to go against the edge of your battlefield because of this. There's not much you can do to change this because it's going to need this available in case you want to connect it to others. You really can't do anything to hide this. Unless you basically build an extra piece out of styrofoam or whatever, foam core, and then have something that would actually slide on to extend it down. It would be possible, I'm sure, and it's something that just, as I'm saying, wheels are spinning, but probably not something I'm going to spend a lot of time actually doing, just because again, now I have enough hills between this, the one I already own. I do own a separate single hill, which at some point I need to do some repairs on because it's in very bad shape. And I've got the hills that come built into my Citadel, excuse me, Realm of Battle board. So I'm finally at a point where I feel like I have enough hills no matter what kind of layout I want to do. So I'm quite happy with this right now. And the price on this was really good. I got it from a store that happens to sell used stuff, and I felt really pleased to find it for the price I did, about $60 Canadian. I don't know what they're going for right now on eBay, but for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been trying to get a second one, and I just keep missing the ones that I can get for around that price. They do sell that price sometimes on places like eBay, but in all likelihood, when you go on, you've probably missed that, and most people are selling them for about 100, and maybe as high as 150, if it's in a box, which this is it. The box literally came with just these two pieces. There's no sprues, there's nothing. It's just a cardboard box with this inside. So it's not a in-box product I would put a lot of value in personally. It's really just a case of I like these hills because as much as a styrofoam, insulation board, whatever hill is made of, whatever it's, no matter how nice it is. Sorry, I'm losing my tongue there. It's getting away on me. No matter how nice they are, they get beat up over time, and you have to spend time repairing them. This just needs to be painted. As you can see, it's basically painted, so I will probably just water down some brown paint, put it over top just to cover up this gray in most places, although I might leave it because, it is kind of a stone color. And yeah, it just needs to be flocked. Once I put flock on this, it's probably going to look really, really good as it is, and it'll look great with my other stuff. So give me one moment, I'll take it apart just so you can see that. So this is the underside. I realized I didn't show you it. It's just essentially a molded hill. Nice thick walls. These are very sturdy. You know, I don't think you want to beat on it too badly, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen a single one of these really damaged in all the years that I've been playing and all the different ones I've come across, because I feel like you'd have to try to hurt one of these. The only thing you're going to do, you know, other than you could gouge this, I suppose, really what you're risking is just knocking off your your flock and other decorations you've added. And also, apparently it was sculpted in 2004, although I don't think it came out till about 2007, 2006, somewhere in that range. It came out around the same time as the Fortified Manor House and that whole line of plastic terrain that they were doing back in the mid-2000s, early 2010s. So I think this was ready to go for a little bit. I'd have to go look up a White Dwarf and see if it really was available in 2004 or even 2005. I don't think it was. But, you know, the point is, though, is that at least as far back as 2004, they were making pieces like this. So again, you could pull it right to the edge of a board, to a corner specifically. Oh, sorry, I just realized my kid left his pants on the living room floor. I just noticed that now. Do a little cleaning before bed, I guess. You know, the problem with this is actually just that. It's really noisy moving it around. And because it is plastic with corners and stuff, if you were using this on a flocked surface, I wouldn't be just shoving it, because I feel like you probably would be ripping the flock up. So yeah, again, you could have them separate. So now I have 4 pieces, 2 of each. And I can either, again, have 2 half-size and 1 full-size, or I can even do it this way. And again, it's just a really nice long hill that you could put across the back edge of a board. So it's nice having one for both sides for that sort of symmetry. And yeah, again, just happy to have another one. It's one I've been waiting to get. It's just kind of a basic thing. It doesn't seem like it should be exciting, but having nice terrain is a really big part of the hobby for me. And while I'm not always sold on plastic terrain from GW, because the price often doesn't reflect what you're getting, in cases like this, as simple as a little hill is, having a molded hill that is durable and just it looks good once it's all painted up and flocked, it's just nice. As nice as some of the homemade hills are that I've seen over the years, I like this better personally. And again, it just holds up better. Once in a while, a few dabs of glue, a few more sprinkles of flock to fill in any spots where it's going bald. And that's really all you got to do to maintain this. You don't have to worry about gouges or it getting cracked because you put it away wrong. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. And as always, have yourselves a great day.